Just wanted to go over these notes with you really quick. The 4 phases of mitosis and then the last final phase of cell division, which is cytokinesis. The first phase of mitosis is prophase. Prophase is the first and longest phase of mitosis. So if this was the cell, in prophase you can see that, so let me backtrack. Mitosis is actually the division of the nucleus, and why you have to have division of the nucleus is so all the DNA can go to each cell. And we know the chromosomes are what holds all the DNA in the cell. And during interphase, those chromosomes are not visible. They're a very long structure of DNA, and they aren't coiled together yet to be considered a chromosome. So in prophase, that chromatin does start to coil up, and it produces those chromosomes. And since it's an X structure, we know that is a duplicated chromosome held together by a centromere in the middle. Now, since mitosis is the division of the nucleus, this nuclear envelope has to start to break down, and that's why it's a dotted line. As you can see, the nuclear envelope starting to break down. Now we introduce a structure called the centriole. The centriole is actually made up of your cytoskeleton that we remember from last semester, and that's going to help those chromosomes move. And also another structure that is beginning to form, these red spindles, and those are going to attach to the chromosome and pull them apart to pull them to each side of the cell. The next stage that we have after prophase is metaphase, and a way you can remember the stages of mitosis is PMAT. So you have prophase and then metaphase. Metaphase means middle. It's the second phase of mitosis, and that nuclear envelope is completely gone. There's no distinct nucleus, and these chromosomes, or the duplicated chromosomes, have lined up in the middle for metaphase. The spindle fibers, these red spindle fibers, are going to attach to those centromere, and they're going to want to pull them apart to each opposite end of the cell. So the third phase of mitosis is anaphase. In anaphase, it was a duplicated chromosome. Now they are individual chromosomes, or the sister chromatids have separated, and they're beginning to head to each side of the cell for cell division. In the last stage of mitosis, PMAT, is telophase. This is the fourth and final phase of the division of the nucleus, or mitosis. Those sister chromatids that were pulled to the center of the cell, pulled to each side of the cell, now we're starting to make a new nuclear envelope around them. You can see the cell starting to change shape a little bit so that that cell membrane can pinch in two and make 2 separate cells. So that is the last stage of mitosis. The last stage of cell division is cytokinesis, when that cell membrane finally pinches off and you have 2 distinct cells. Now, you can tell they're in interphase because those chromosomes are no longer visible. They have turned back into chromatin, and you have your centrioles up top. Now, in a plant cell, it is a little different, because what happens is the cell plate is going to form instead of like the animal cell. And today in your assignment, you will see very distinct cell plates as opposed to the pinching off of an animal cell.